guys, what's going on? Russo here bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today guys, we have a new series called Batman and Robin Goals to Glory. And as you guys can tell, we're going to be starting off with a full Premiership side, all, rare bronze except for the two center backs because there actually are no rare bronze center backs. And then of course we have the two strikers up top, Robin Van Persie and Wayne Rooney. So the reason why we chose those is because Robin Van Persie, pretty obvious for Robin, and then obviously Wayne Rooney because Bruce Wayne is the real name of Batman. So before getting into the series guys and start explaining how everything works, make sure you guys go ahead and check out UT Coins for you if you're interested in any Ultimate Team coins. All the links will be listed in the description below. Also make sure to use the discount code Russo for 5% off at checkout if you guys do go ahead and purchase those coins. So we're going into the first game here, but a little bit of a glitch happens. We get kind of booted out, but I just wanted to show it to make sure the series is completely legit and everything, so you guys know exactly what's going on at every single point in time. But let me go ahead and explain the series and how it's going to work. So the reason why it's called Goals to Glory is because it's very similar to a Road to Glory, but we're going to be basing it off how many goals are scored. So the goals are only going to be counted if they're scored by Van Persie or by Rooney. So that's exactly why we have the goal tally at the bottom of the screen, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So how it's going to work is we're going to start off with a rare bronze team, as you guys can tell, behind Van Persie and Rooney. Obviously make our way up to a full rare gold team, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm not entirely sure, if this series will still be out when Team of the Season comes out, but maybe eventually we'll work our way up all the way to a, go from a rare gold to an informed team to a Team of the Season BPL team besides Rooney and Van Persie. So that would be absolutely amazing, but we will kind of just judge how the series is doing and how, you guys are enjoying it, and we'll just go from there. So obviously, guys, it is strictly based off of goals. Rooney did score our first goal, which is why you see Batman 1 and Robin 0. And how it's going to work is for every 5 goals that I score with the 2 players combined, we're going to be able to get a new player. So if Rooney scores 3 and Van Persie scores 3 and it's adding up to 6, we should have already gotten 1 player. Or if Rooney scores 2, Van Persie scores 3, that equals 5 goals. That means we do get a player. Now, there is a way that we can get players a little bit faster. So, the way that we can get players a little bit faster is actually if we score a hat trick in the game with either of them. So, a hat trick equals an automatic player. So, even if, let's say the total goals between the two of them are 5, and we go into a game and Van Persie scores a hat trick, Rooney doesn't even score one, the total goals would now be 8. So we wouldn't get a brand new player for the total goals, but we would get a new player because Van Persie scored that hat trick. So that is basically the entirety of the series, and we're going to go ahead on through and see how many goals we can score with Van Persie and Rooney in order to get up all the way to that possibly a Team of the Season BPL team, if not at least a rare gold or possibly an informed team. So a little bit different than a Road to Glory, guys. We're not using the coins that we earn in the games. We're actually using the goals that the player scores. So that's what we're going to be doing. Really, really cool idea, I think. And, I absolutely love the idea. I did start a series called The Avengers, which you guys absolutely loved. And I kind of regret not finishing it a little bit. It was a very difficult series to do. A lot of hard work. But I think this series will be really cool. Another one of those superhero-based type series. But I think that's absolutely awesome. So, going into the second game here, guys. Now, I can also do this. I can also take penalties with the players. So let's say Rooney has 2 goals and I want that 3rd goal for the hat trick and I get a penalty kick. I can put Rooney on the penalty. That would count as 3 goals. So no matter how he scores the goal, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So like I said before, guys, 5 goals equals 1 player, and then and you guys will always see the total goals at the bottom of the screen. So right now it's 2 and 2, and if I score 1 more, that means I'm going to be unlocking the first player for the squad. So you guys can always keep an eye out on the bottom of the screen. It will keep changing constantly throughout the video, and I'll keep updating it as we go. But that's going to be the end, or that's going to be only halftime, and it's already 6-0. So at this point in time, we do only have a bronze team and 2 gold strikers. So we're not coming up against some too strong teams. There are some really good teams that we played. For instance, last game, we actually ended up losing 1-2. Heskey scored 2 goals. I'm literally 99% convinced that he did have stat cards on Heskey. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous, the type of goals that Heskey was scoring. Both of them were across his body, weak foot, and just across the entire goal. I have no idea what is going on. So as you guys can just see, I have no idea what's going on with Heskey. I had no idea how he did that, but as you can see, in the second game, we now have 8 goals combined, 8 goals total, 4 goals for Rooney and then 3 goals for Robin as he just scored another goal. So that's going to be 7 goals, guys. So after this game, we are going to be able to unlock our first player, and really, really excited about that. And also, I believe I get a few hat tricks in this game as well. So we're going to be getting a lot of unlocks in the first episode. Now, as the team gets better and as it gets more towards the gold players, it's going to be more and more difficult in order to get those hat tricks during the game. So it's going to be a little bit difficult, but hopefully that we can do it. So our first player that we're going to unlock is Ake from Chelsea. What an absolutely beast of a player. This guy could potentially be even better. Yoshida, he has played absolutely incredible in this series for me. And if you guys have yet to try him out, please go ahead and try him out. A non-rare silver BPL team will kind of cost you a few thousand coins because as you guys can tell, each one of those players was around 2,000 coins in itself because they're just BPL. That's just how it is. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead into our third game. This guy's team is very, very cool. Really cool hybrid and 2 bronze informs. Me, myself, I would never buy a bronze inform because they just don't give you a return, and the market for them is just really, really terrible. No one's really looking for them, but nonetheless, they are still really cool to have in your squad. So he's going to actually get the goal started off here. Poor defending by one of my defenders, and the goalkeeper kind of bounced off him. A little bit unfortunate there, but we're going to come back right here. I believe that is with Robin van Persie, and don't mess with him when he's on his left foot. His left foot is absolutely incredible. Now, as you guys know, I haven't been back to YouTube for a while, so I didn't play FIFA. Never really used Van Persie in this game, but I can tell you I absolutely love the guy. Never really used Rooney in a FIFA either. I always, kind of shied away from him because he wasn't always the paciest player, but he is very, very good. I really do love playing with him. He's very strong. And, his shot is absolutely incredible. So, sorry, guys, I missed a goal in that game, but he did end up winning 3-2. The match sets were kind of equal. He did have about 6 more shots than me, so he probably did deserve to win. But as you guys can tell, we have reached 10 goals now, and we are going to go ahead and buy an upgraded goalkeeper. So far, guys, we have gotten 4 players. Obviously, I will explain how we got them. So, as you guys can see, we have a total of 10 goals, and then Van Persie and Rooney scored a hat trick last game. Not the third game, but the second game of the episode. So that is exactly why, or the third game actually. There was actually 4 games because I guess you can count the first game. So we do have 4 players so far. So this series could either go really fast or very, very slow, but I'm really excited for it. But thank you guys for watching so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy it, let's smash that like button. And until next time, guys, this has been Urso, and have a good one.